Hey YouTube fans! Wow, 23 subscribers! I'm really making it big. I'm joking, of course. Thank you so much to all of you. I love you all. Shout out to my best buds, Lucas and John, for especially supporting my videos. So The Last Jedi is viewable in less than a week? That's crazy. It's finally here. So I wanted to make a video about who Rey's parents are. I searched all over YouTube, guys, and fortunately, it looks like I'm the first one to think of this idea for a video. I can't find any other videos out there. So enjoy. Okay. So I've been talking about these fan theories with my friend AJ for quite some time now. We've been going back and forth, bouncing ideas off of each other. His theory was that Han and Leia are her parents, and my theory was always that Luke was Rey's dad. Despite Luke being the glaringly obvious choice, I felt and still feel that Rey being the daughter of the most legendary Skywalker is my favorite option. What I'm going to do is break this down into percentages. I don't want to narrow this down to one option, but instead give us some possibilities. Before I get started, these are obviously not the only possibilities, and perhaps there's another theory out there that's being overlooked here. This is just my perspective. Okay, so let's go. Number 1, I'm 40% confident that Leia and Han are the parents of Rey. When my buddy pointed this out to me, I was like, yeah, you know, maybe, who knows? To which he said, rewatch The Force Awakens and look out for it. So that's exactly what I did, and shit, how did I ever miss it? She has incredible piloting skills like her dad. She flies a Millennium Falcon like it's her daily job. Watch the scene.
Electrical overload.
I can fix that.
This hyperdrive blows are going to be pieces of us in 3 different systems. What'd you do?
I bypassed the compressor.
Okay, and obviously she gets her ridiculous force abilities from her mom. That midichlorian count is through the roof. Furthermore, my buddy pointed out that even from a writer's perspective, this theory would just make the most sense. It would be easier for the writers to not have to introduce new characters into the mix. Needless to say, Han and Leia have already been established very thoroughly in the Star Wars universe, so this would be a simple way to explain her origins. If you're still not convinced, Daisy Ridley even said in an interview that she thought Rey's origins were confirmed in The Force Awakens. She thought it was that obvious. Han and Leia would be the obvious pick. Maybe Leia isolated Rey on Jakku to protect her from Kylo's reign of terror. However, one important thing to note about this theory is that if this is the case, it's very likely that Kylo Ren is not 100% confident that Rey is his sister. He may sense it, but he doesn't know. And Han Solo had no idea that she was his daughter. I never felt for a moment that Han knew he found his missing daughter in The Force Awakens. They have instant chemistry on screen. However, I don't get the impression that Han recognized her and was trying to keep quiet about it to continue to protect her or something. No way. And right as Han and Leia say their final goodbyes, Leia tells Han to bring Ben home, but says nothing about, oh, and look out for our daughter, or, oh, by the way, Han, I see you found our daughter, Han, nice work. They don't talk about it.
If you see our son, bring him home.
Yet, after Han dies and Rey and Chewie return, Leia skips by Chewie and hugs Rey, this quote-unquote acquaintance to Leia. Coincidence? I think not. She's hugging her daughter. She knows. Han doesn't. We clearly see that Han and Leia spent many years apart from each other, so perhaps Han simply never knew that she was pregnant, or never knew what Rey looked like. And in terms of Kylo not knowing, he consistently refers to her as the girl or the scavenger in The Force Awakens. One could argue that he says this just because he's an asshole. However, even in a conversation with Snoke, she's simply referred to as the scavenger by Snoke, and Kylo needs to explain to him that she is strong with the Force.
The scavenger resisted you.
She is strong with the Force. Untrained, but stronger than she knows.
And the droid.
Ren believed it was no longer valuable to us.
Kylo may sense that she's related to him, but it's unconfirmed. I'm 35% confident that Luke is the father. Obviously, Luke and Leia both have inherent Force/Jedi abilities, but Luke was always the one who used these abilities on screen. It would make sense that Rey would have these natural Jedi traits from her daddy, would it not? Perhaps Luke was the one who isolated Rey on Jakku after witnessing Kylo's complete destruction of Luke's Jedi Academy. Of course, we would need to see who Rey's mother is, but I think they could reasonably make that happen with some explanation. The final scene in The Force Awakens is just so powerful. Rey's destiny led her to this point. I would love to see her be his daughter. Finally, I'm 25% confident that Rey doesn't have a dad and has a random mother. Perhaps she's the next Anakin in the sense that her destiny is to bring full balance to the Force. Anakin was the chosen one in the sense that he brought balance to the Force for a decent while. However, clearly the Force isn't fully balanced given the current circumstances with the dark side. So perhaps Rey's purpose was to be born into existence to bring full balance to the Force. Perhaps she is the new chosen one. As Luke said in the trailer, the Jedi must end. Perhaps Rey must be the one to eliminate the dark and the light. She's supposed to become a gray Jedi, and she will fully restore peace to the galaxy. This could even support the reason that Rey is so unbelievably powerful. She OP'd Kylo with literally no training. So who knows? Similarly, perhaps Leia is the mother of Rey, and Rey does not have a father. To those watching, do you have theories? Do you disagree with any of mine? Which do you like best? Let me know.